All right, let's do this. So, according to Christina, GLP-1 medications don't just reduce appetite, they somehow malnourish you and make you waste away. That's not how science works. What actually causes malnourishment is restricting yourself to overpriced Herbalife shakes while someone with zero nutrition credentials lectures you on fueling your body. Yeah, we need to talk about this. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to two different clips from an Herbalife distributor named Christina Flores. She calls herself a wellness and nutrition coach, but I couldn't find any verifiable credentials in nutrition or dietetics, and that absolutely matters because she's out here making big claims about GLP-1 medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and pushing her Herbalife-linked coaching program. For those that are new here, welcome. My name is Erin. I am an ACE certified personal trainer, currently working on my fitness nutrition specialist certification. That is always such a mouthful. This video is for educational purposes. I'm not diagnosing, prescribing, or telling you what to do with your health. I'm simply pointing out misinformation, manipulation tactics, and fallacies so that you can make informed choices. And yes, I'll sprinkle in some snark where it's deserved. Let's see what she has to say.
I just preface this with saying first, I don't care what method it is that you use to reach your health goals. I think that everybody has a different journey. Different things are going to work for different people, but the concept is the same. The concept behind learning to fuel your body properly to make sure that one, you feel good, and two, you are living a healthy, active lifestyle. Okay, so now I got my disclaimer out the way. If you are using the...
Oh, wait, you got your disclaimer out of the way? That's interesting. Her supportive disclaimer about different journeys and 75% of the population on pharmaceuticals, what she's about to say, is quite fascinating. And I think I paused it a little too early. Let's actually play this.
Pharmaceutical thing that, like, I swear 75% of the population is using right now for weight loss. If you were using that, kudos to you for making a step in the right direction, okay? But let me just make something clear to the people who are not using it, but watching you use it because you're losing 5 pounds a week, 10 pounds a week, like insane amount.
Okay, first of all, let me stop you right there, Christina. She's starting soft. Everybody's journey is different. That's the halo effect, essentially. Pretend to validate all choices, then pivot to tearing down the ones she doesn't profit from. That's what we're seeing here. Also, 75% of the population are on GLP-1s. I'd love to see the source on that because I don't think that that's true. Usage has absolutely grown, but nowhere near that. Inflating stats is a scare tactic that people in multi-level marketing will use often to make you feel surrounded by people on medication so that her Herbalife pitch feels a little bit safer. Oh my God.
Of weight loss I'm seeing from this. If you are not fixing what's going on up here that likely caused you to be overweight, when you stop taking this pharmaceutical substance, you're literally going to go back to where you were at prior.
5 to 10 pounds a week, not backed by evidence. Clinical research shows about 1 to 2 pounds per week on GLP-1s, and it's tied to reduced appetite and better adherence, not starvation. Then she blames weight gain on your mindset, emotional manipulation. That's what that is. This is the MLM trick. If you fail, it's absolutely your fault, according to people like Christina here, in my opinion. It's not the plan. Oh no, it couldn't be, Herbalife. It's your fault. That's shifting the burden fallacy. Unreal.
You need to be learning how to fuel your body, learning what works best for you, okay? And that is the main difference behind what it is that I do for a living and what you can go get from Walmart or GNC or the doctor's office, right? We are teaching people how to live healthy, active lifestyles. Now, we do introduce our products, but behind our products, you get so much value, and we are very, very clear up front, like, this is not a lifelong commitment whatsoever. This is a stepping stone. We are here to teach you and to help you, give you all the steps that you need to be successful at doing something like this for the rest of your life. I don't know about you guys, but I would not want to consume a pharmaceutical substance.
I'm going to pause right there. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder, but there's thunder right now as I'm filming this, and I think the weather is rioting because of what Christina is saying. I would like to point out that in every video, there's always a pivot to their company. And this is that pivot. The pivot to Herbalife. She positions her sales pitch as the teaching tool that solves what pharmaceuticals don't. That's misleading. Framing Herbalife like this is wild. Herbalife doesn't come with professional education. It comes with untrained reps making nutrition claims. This is a false dichotomy fallacy that she's using. She paints the choice as either scary pharmaceuticals or Herbalife. And in reality, the evidence-based option is working with credentialed professionals, registered dietitians, certified personal trainers, medical providers, not multi-level marketing reps. What do you mean?
For the rest of my life, that makes me not hungry at all, that makes me drop weight like crazy because I'm malnourished. And honestly, like, what does that cost? How much is this costing you guys? It seems a little absurd. Anyways, the point behind my rant is to really give the people that are not taking this pharmaceutical substance a little bit of encouragement behind the fact that it is a tool to help you, but it is not something that you need to be consuming forever. And it's also not a tool that's going to teach you how to live a healthy, active lifestyle for the rest of your life. It is a tool, a quick fix, that's what I would call it. It is a quick fix. You are going to drop weight like crazy. It is going to give you energy. It is going to make you feel good, but it is temporary. And I don't want temporary. I don't want my clients to have temporary.
Clients, girl, please. This is probably the biggest misinformation of her entire rant here, saying that GLP-1s cause malnutrition. That is scientifically wrong. GLP-1s reduce appetite. They don't deplete your body of nutrients. Malnutrition happens when you restrict healthy, balanced food. And ironically, relying on Herbalife shakes instead of meals can actually put you at risk of nutrition gaps, which is what a lot of these reps tend to do, in my opinion. Then she tosses in the cost question, which is financial manipulation. She's trying to make you feel guilty for affording medication, so you'll buy her overpriced powders and teas instead. And notice the guru branding. I want clients to walk away saying, Christina taught me so much, as she's going to say here in a second. That's not about your health. That's about your loyalty to her, which in my opinion is cult style marketing. If you want a real science-based tip, try this on. If you're working with GLP-1s or any weight management tool, pair it with simple habits: strength training twice a week, walking daily, if you're able to, aiming for protein and fiber at every meal. These are sustainable strategies backed by research, actual research, not Herbalife sales scripts.
I want my clients to walk away, if they choose to never consume Herbalife products again, I want them to walk away at least saying, Christina taught me so much. I know how to fuel my body. I know what makes me feel good. I know what should be going inside of my mouth, and I know why. Does that make sense? Okay, rant over. I have Walk Club now.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was the end of the first video. Before we get into the next video, just by the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown and you want even more content, consider maybe becoming a channel member. Members get early access to videos, exclusive live streams and content, access to our private Discord server, and a ton more. It's one of the best ways to support my channel while getting some pretty awesome perks, if I do say so myself. You'll see the join button right below this video and click it, and would love to have you. Okay, let's see what her second video has to say, what she has to say in her second video.
What's going on, you guys? Hello. I got like a gnarly headache earlier, so I've honestly just been staying off my phone. And then we got the kids to bed, and now I'm editing photos, which is so fun while I wait on some of my clients to respond. But just something that I haven't got on here and talked about yet that I decided today, starting September 1st, I'm going, well, technically starting now, but we will all be starting September 1st. I'm going to be opening 5 spots, just 5, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. but 5 spots to coach 5 people very, 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 very closely. And what I mean by that, actually, let me start on the next slide so I can kind of.
Okay, before she gets into the next slide, she's chatting casually and then suddenly, I'm opening 5 spots. Parasocial marketing, that's what that is. Blending personal life with a sales pitch so people let their guard down. And the 5 spots, that's manufactured scarcity. It's not about her being overwhelmed. It's about creating urgency and FOMO, or fear of missing out, so that you sign up without questioning. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but it is pouring here in Vegas right now. Wild. Okay, back to the video.
Explain what I'm saying all on one slide. What I mean by super close coaching is all 5 people are going to be submitting a food log to me, a water log to me, their workout that they completed. I will be providing workouts for the entire month of September to my clients, but I want to know which workout was completed for that day, because I understand like shit happens, you know. So food log, water log, and workout log I want completed and sent in to me. And if you don't send it in, then you don't get coached, period. I'm really, really looking to transform, like literal transformation in the next 30 days with 5 people. And I think that sometimes we all just get kind of lost in the sauce when it comes to like the day-to-day life stuff. And we're like, oh, I don't have time. But like, I want 5 people to commit their time.
Okay, ma'am. Accountability, don't get me wrong, accountability can be very powerful, but what she's describing here is surveillance. No log, no coaching is punishment, not support. Real coaching is collaborative, not coercive. And if you want an actual science-based tip, here's yet another one. If you want to log food and workouts, do it for you. Use apps, journals, or trackers that help you notice patterns. It's meant to be a reflection tool, not something to hand over to clearly an untrained rep for absolute judgment. What an amateur. I can't even.
Because I also just want to show people how simple it is when you put your mind to it. Because it really doesn't take 2-hour gym workouts and countless hours of macro counting and all that. It doesn't take all that. Like, I supply you with a meal plan with options. Okay, this isn't like for breakfast you eat 1 egg, for lunch you eat 1 grape. Like, it's not like that. It is stricter, but it's loosely strict. I don't know how to explain it. You get options, okay? If you've ever done E2M,
she just said it's not 1 egg or 1 grape, it's stricter. And maybe she was, I don't even know. That's alarming to me, because literal transformation in 30 days is 100% hype and not science. Quick changes are almost always temporary and unsustainable, and dismissing macros and structured workouts as unnecessary, that's a false simplification fallacy. That is a mouthful. Here's another science-based tip. Sustainable progress looks like strength training 2 to 3 times a week, walking daily if you're able to, eating nutrient-dense meals, no 30-day miracle required, and no Herbalife required.
It's not like that at all. But yeah, so if that sparks your interest, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more, please reach out and let me know. I will be opening those 5 spots starting now, since I talked about it. And once those 5 spots are filled, we're going to see how it goes for 30 days. And if it goes really well, then in October, I'll open another 5 spots for 5 different people. I'm really excited about this because I've never made it a requirement for my clients to submit food logs and stuff like that to me. So it's very, very heavy in accountability. And
so, okay. This is a lot to unpack. Loosely strict? What kind of intentionally vague language are we using here? I feel like it just gives her wiggle room to shift rules whenever she wants for these clients. And opening another round in October, that's just another MLM cycle. Keep you hooked for the next upsell. This is wild.
I know that there's so many people out there that need that, and they're afraid to ask for it because they don't want to feel needy. So if that interests you, let me know. I will be your best friend and probably a little bit annoying for the whole month of September, but you will get results and you're going to feel amazing. I promise.
Oh, God. Now it's love bombing. I'll be your best friend. That's designed to blur the line between professional guidance and emotional dependence. That's so wild. And then the guarantee you'll get results. I promise. Oh my God, that is so reckless. No ethical coach promises results because outcomes vary. That's how it works. This is a false promise fallacy. A science based tip for you guys: look for coaches who set realistic expectations, gradual progress, stronger habits, and flexibility. Promises of guaranteed transformation are a giant walking red flag. Let's zoom out for just a second. Herbalife publishes an income disclosure statement every year. In 2024, they reported that around 113,000 distributors in the US ordered products, but only about 50,600 of them earned anything in a typical month. That's less than half. And those earnings are before any expenses like shipping, gas, mandatory events, or buying your own inventory, as we know a lot of these reps and multi-level marketing companies do. The company's own data shows that most distributors either lose money or scrape by with tiny amounts that don't come close to a living wage. So when Christina frames Herbalife as this sustainable business, the company's own numbers tell a very, very different story. I want to take a second and thank the person that sent me this video. You know who you are. My community always comes through with the best receipts, and it helps us all learn how these MLM tactics work in real time. And if you have something that you want me to see, you can submit it directly through my website. The link is in the video description. It's the best way to get MLM clips, screenshots, or stories in front of me for future videos. And this is where things are going to get a little bit messier. Herbalife has been under FTC scrutiny, and now with the recent Pruvit and Herbalife buyout, the industry is shifting in ways that hurt distributors even more. If you thought Christina's coaching pitch was wild, you should check out the full breakdown of the Pruvit and Herbalife buyout. I'll have it linked at the end of this video, and both that video and Herbalife's income disclosure statement will also be linked in the description. I'll include a ton of additional resources there too, so in case you're digging into MLMs and want a solid place to dig into some info, you can find it there. Here's the bottom line. Christina Flores is presenting herself as a nutrition authority while selling Herbalife products and accountability packages that are rooted in misinformation and also manipulation. There's no science here from her. Herbalife's own IDS proves the business model doesn't work for most people. And now, with mergers and buyouts happening, the pressure on distributors is only going to get worse. You deserve better than overpriced shakes and empty promises. You deserve real evidence-based support from trained professionals, not MLM reps playing coach online. And you deserve transparency, something Herbalife and reps like Christina will never give you. So stick around for that Pruvit and Herbalife video. If this video or these videos made your jaw drop, the one that I'm linking is going to blow it right off the hinges. So stay tuned. Thanks for being here. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, if you would do that, that would be amazing. See you on the next video, everybody.